Please help to subscribe my channel as this will motivate me to do these videos. Every year, as November arrives in Sydney, something extraordinary happens. The city transforms into a breathtaking canvas of violet and purple, as thousands of jacaranda trees burst into full bloom simultaneously. Streets, parks, and neighborhoods that were once green and ordinary suddenly become otherworldly corridors of lavender haze. This is not just a seasonal change, it is a full-scale visual spectacle that locals anticipate for months, and visitors travel across the world to witness. The jacaranda bloom is Sydney's unofficial announcement that summer is approaching, and the city wears it like a crown. What makes this bloom so remarkable is its timing and its scale. Nearly every corner of Sydney seems touched by these trees, from the grand avenues of the inner suburbs to the quiet residential streets of the outer neighborhoods. The purple canopy stretches overhead, and fallen blossoms carpet the ground below in a soft, fragrant layer that feels almost dreamlike. Walking beneath a fully bloomed jacaranda is one of those rare sensory experiences that stays with you long after the petals have fallen. Among all the places in Sydney where jacarandas put on their finest show, a few locations stand out as truly unmissable. McDougall Street in Kirribilli is perhaps the most photographed jacaranda street in the entire city. The trees on either side of the road grow tall enough to meet in the middle, forming a stunning purple tunnel that draws photographers and casual walkers alike every single November. Just a short distance away, Lavender Bay lives up to its name during this season, with jacarandas lining the waterfront and reflecting their violet hues onto the calm harbor waters below. The combination of purple blooms against the backdrop of Sydney Harbor creates a postcard-perfect scene that is difficult to capture fully in any photograph. Moving further into the city, the grounds of the University of Sydney become a beloved gathering spot during bloom season. Students have long held a superstition that if a jacaranda petal falls on your head during exam season, good luck will follow. Whether or not that holds any truth, the university's jacaranda trees draw enormous crowds who come simply to sit beneath the blossoms and soak in the atmosphere. Wendy's Secret Garden in Lavender Bay is another hidden gem, a lush and lovingly maintained space where jacarandas frame sweeping views of the harbor in a way that feels both intimate and grand. Jacaranda trees, known scientifically as Jacaranda mimosifolia, are not native to Australia. They were originally brought from South America, particularly from regions of Brazil, Bolivia, and Argentina, and were introduced to Sydney in the 19th century. Over generations, they became so deeply woven into the city's identity that most Sydneysiders consider them entirely their own. The trees thrive in Sydney's warm spring climate, and the combination of rising temperatures and longer daylight hours in October and November triggers their spectacular flowering. Each individual bloom is a small, tubular, bell-shaped flower of a rich blue-purple color, and a single mature tree can carry hundreds of thousands of these blossoms at once. When the wind moves through the branches, petals drift down in slow, spiraling cascades, creating a natural snowfall effect in shades of purple and blue. To truly experience Sydney's jacaranda season, timing is everything. The peak bloom typically falls between late October and mid-November, though this can shift slightly depending on the year's weather patterns. Early mornings offer the most peaceful viewing when the light is soft and golden and the streets are quiet enough to hear the petals falling. Bringing a camera is almost instinctive, but many visitors find that simply sitting beneath a tree and looking upward through the canopy is the most rewarding experience of all. Local cafes and restaurants in jacaranda-heavy neighborhoods like Newtown, Glebe, and Kirribilli often set up outdoor seating specifically to take advantage of the bloom, making it easy to linger over a coffee while the purple world unfolds around you. Sydney in November is not just a city in spring. It is a city in full, glorious purple bloom, and there is truly nowhere else quite like it.